talk slick, better keep it sealed. T's hot, mask off, let's go. Step in the chat, it's the final bell. Solly in black, got receipts from hell. Drama queen, nah, I'm the drama dealer. Truth so raw, make a snake turn healer. Mic in my hand with a hit list long. You faked your life, well I wrote your song. No chill, no filter, mask ripping deeper. Lights out, baby, it's the law code reaper. Spill that tea, call it out. Fake get caught when the reaper's out. Say my name, say it loud. Sally don't play, she calls the cloud. One by one they fall asleep, but secrets don't die, I dig too deep. Cameras on, it's getting real. Law code reaper, sign the deal. Who's next up? I smell that fear. You built a lie, I built a career. DMs leak like a faucet broke. Your truth is a joke and I ain't provoked. Clickbait queens, you all look shook. I don't need edits, I wrote the book. Fake apologies, you can keep that mess. I wear black cause I bury the BS. You wanted the smoke, now you got the fire. Don't start no drama unless you're ready for the choir. Spill that tea, call it out. Fake get caught when the reaper's out. Say my name, say it loud. Sally don't play, she calls the cloud. So one by one they fall asleep, but secrets don't die, I dig too deep. Cameras on, it's getting real. Law code reaper, sign the deal. Reap what you post. Sally knows. You talk, I show. Law code reaper, end of the show.
What is up, everybody? How are y'all doing today? I am not feeling too well today. I woke up sick. I feel like poop, but that's okay. Zyla gonna find you, no point hiding. True, April. I think I'm getting a cold or something. I don't know, dude. Okay, so we will not. Okay, so I'm not trying to be mean, but no, I am not gonna have Freshy Fresh on Reaper with me. No, I'm gonna have to tell Freshy Fresh no. No. Punishment for not adopting Freshy. I'm not adopting Freshy. No. Nope. 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 Here's the thing. I do want a co-host. It's just, it has to be the right co-host, you know? I'm working on trying to get one person, but I don't know if they'll ever answer, but they're bad with DMs. I know that, so. Hey, Paul, you're so bad. Real crazy world. Adopt me, Xylee. No, because I don't know who you are. How would I adopt you? I don't know you. Freshy Fresh is the content king. Listen, I still think he should be on Short Bus, to be honest. He opened up really good the second time he was on there. I think it could only get better from there, you know? I mean, granted, he's not CD, but they're going to have a different dynamic, obviously. I think Freshy should stay on Short Bus. It's like, yes, you do. It's Dark Void from Discord. Okay, Dark Void, I'll think about it. I like your gifts and stuff that you make. Yeah, Hugh, I mean, am I crazy for thinking that? I think Freshy just didn't get enough time. I think with time, he'll get even better. Yeah, you gotta click with the co-host. Absolutely. Yeah, I agree. He should be on a Short Bus again. Let me go run and grab a tissue real quick. I'll be right back. Hold on. I'm sorry, and I know Keem's gonna yell at me for walking away. Oh no, we're already looking for a co-host, and I know Keem's probably looking for a co-host for me too. When somebody comes along, Keem will be like, "That's it. That's the co-host, right there." You know. So, but make sure y'all watch Test today. Test is actually going to be really interesting. Yeah. Did you see that stuff with what's his name? Scooter? How it was all a ruse to get back at Lacey? I personally think he was really simping and Keem gave him the out. That's what I think. I think Scooter was actually simping and Keem gave him the out. That's what I believe. And you can't make me think any different. I think he was really simping. And Keem was like, all right, I got you, homie. I got you. This is what we're going to do. Listen, either he was simping or he wasn't. And I have to pick one to go with, all right? So I'm going with the simping. All right? That's the one I'm going with. Listen, I can't use certain words anymore. All right? And I can't say things are not what they are. So, listen, you provided 2 stories. I'm going to go with one of them. I think he was simping. Just saying. So, I think the whole thing with show notes, for his part, Albert is a really bad actor, Seth Look says. I mean, it could have been. Honestly, it was a good story. Either way, it was entertaining. Honestly, it really was. It was entertaining. And if Scooter was doing all that to get back at Lacey, he did a good job, because I was preaching the good word of stop white knighting here before all that happened. You know what I mean? So, just saying. So, you go wherever your misandrous heart takes you. You know, Locale Outlaws, it's funny that you call me a misandrous, because in my other community that I was in, they call me a misogynist. And it depends on what chat you go into, whether they call me a woman hater or a man hater. Listen, I'm gonna break it down for all of y'all. Doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. I hate people. The human race. Humans in general. I don't care if you're a man or a woman. My hands are rated E for everybody. I don't care. Make no difference to me. It makes no difference to me. Except for my husband. I love my husband. He's the only human that I really like. Just saying. I love that man, though. Yeah, I'm just a hater. Yeah, there you go. All right. So today, okay, that's not for me. Is that for me? Did I get a message? Okay. Today what we're going to go over is we're going to do that 4-minute video that, Willie Mack put out about reporting Destiny to the police, and then we're going to go over to his video that he put out. When did he put it out? Yesterday? Yeah, I think he put it out yesterday or the day before. So we're going to go over those 2, and then I might have an extra video that we'll watch about somebody on TikTok. So, remember, as soon as we get 200 saved souls, we're going to be doing a rise and fall of Keemstar video, maybe even 2. All right, depending on time or whatever. I'll be doing it the next day as soon, and it's an ongoing goal, so it's just when we reach 200 gifted memberships. And also remember, for $20, I will give you a truth bomb on any current hosts of the LCU. So just a reminder on that. Huge ass with the 5. Hell yeah. Thank you. Thank you for saving 5 souls. There we go. All Let me fix this then. There we go. And 16, and I will do it when I get to the other part. So, thank you, Hugh. I appreciate it. That's awesome. And then I'm pretty sure when we watch the video, it's going to be, as I was going to get in trouble, but you know what? Worth it. And then once we get the 200, we'll create another goal. I don't know what kind of goal it'll be, but we'll do another goal for, I don't know, maybe a boogie video or a wings video or something like that, you know, and we'll just get through everybody. Oh my God, Lightning Sparrow with the 20. What? Thank you for saving 20 freaking souls, bro. That is awesome. Thank you so much. W's in the chat for Lightning Sparrow. Holy shit. Y'all gonna make me work today. Now I'm gonna have to do Mathises and shit. The hell? There we go. 36. Bro, that's awesome. Thank you so much. That's amazing, literally. Thank you. All right. Go get Freshie? No. Oh, did Hugh give another 5? Oh my God, you did. Holy crap. Thank you, Hugh. I appreciate it. Thank you. That would be 41. There we go. Bam. Hell yeah, dude. 25? No. Wait, why is it saying 25? Should say 30. Hold on one second. I'm going to see if freaking... Oh, okay. You know what? Hold on. I already did the 5 for... Aha, I almost accidentally cheated. YouTube was showing it twice and only did it once. Okay, there we go. All right, we're back 36. There we go. Yeah, 25. That's what I thought. All right, we're good. All right, put a 1 in the chat if you're ready to get started. And I'm going to try to be high energy for y'all today, but again, I'm getting sick, so I can only do but so much. Yeah, I was doing Freshie Fresh math. All right. All right, this video is only 4 minutes long, so I'm not even going to speed it up. So, I can tell you this: when this video came out, it was like, oh, holy shit, Willie Mack, what? Willie Mack has been accused of sweeping for Destiny, and what people don't understand is just how Willie's one of those that he can not like you at all. And he'll still have open lines. Like, you have to do something so terrible to Willie for him to close any kind of lines of communication with you. And if he's working a story, he doesn't care if he likes you or not. He's still going to communicate with you and try to get your side of it. So, and he was accused of sweeping for Destiny. And yeah. All right, here we go.
This is not clickbait and entirely has to do with the DMs he sent me. A few days ago, a Reddit post showed that the girl Destiny shared Pixie's new...
So he's Keemstar? No, he's not Keemstar. Not at all. Believe me, him and Keemstar are two different people. But in a sense of, like, we'll talk to anybody just about, yeah. In that way he is, I guess you could say, Outlaws. Yeah, he's a normie with the YouTube channel, literally. Imagine somebody being... All right, imagine somebody being in the LCU, they're in the Discord, but yet they never know what's going on. That's Willie. Willie never knows what's going on in the community until he has to get caught up by people. It's amazing. He's a normie. He's a normie with a YouTube channel.
with was seemingly confirmed to be 17 years old due to her getting doxxed. There is almost a 0% chance that she was not 17 during that time. So I do what I usually do and reached out to get a comment. He said the girl, Rose, told him she was 19 and in college at the time, and that the leaker Solo, who is her ex-boyfriend, confirmed that she lied about her age to him. This is true. In similar scandals, this is where people usually argue, is he lying? Did he actually know the age? Is it his fault if he was catfish? I usually wait for all the details to come out before I comment. This is not why I went to the police. It's because he continued to write, I didn't know this until way later, but the videos she recorded with other guys, the file names are like screen recording, blah, blah, blah. And then he shows me a screenshot of the top of a video clip and says, her boyfriend was recording these on Skype calls. That's absolutely insane to think about him doing all of this if she was 17. Well,
Okay, well, that's illegal. Just saying. That's illegal. Yeah, oof. Yeah, oof. Oof is the word.
this is insane to me because he's saying Rose's boyfriend recorded CP while sending me a screenshot of the alleged CP. So I asked to confirm if he just did that. If you were sending me this, I'm guessing you still have that video. Destiny replies, depends on why you're asking. But yes,
Wait, why does it depend why you're asking? Do you have the video or do you not? He's not asking for a copy of the video. What?
If you were sending me this, I'm guessing you still have that video. Destiny replies, depends on why you're asking. But yes, I created copies of all of our messages and everything when that court case started. Just to be clear, he's admitting to having alleged CP downloaded on his computer. He literally has the video open as I'm talking to him. I go, bruh, there's been allegations at least since my last video that she was underage, and you still have potential CP of her? He replies, I have an obligation to preserve relevant evidence, etc. So I created backups of all of the important / relevant conversations.
Bro, you do not want to keep CP on your person at all. Lunchbox with the 5. Oh, I got to change these too. Oh, shit. Hold on. Wait, where were we at? We were at what? 36. All right. So 36. So that makes 41. All right. Here we go. Oh, wait. Wrong one. Hold on. 41. So we'll put there. Thank you, Lunchbox. Thank you for saving 5 souls. I appreciate it. Thank you. You're awesome. Yeah. Don't keep CP on your computer. Matter of fact, you shouldn't have it in the first place. What the hell, Destiny? What are you doing, bro? Ugh.
He continues, I don't think I'm allowed to delete it, lol. I don't know if it counts as hiding / destroying evidence. And I reply, talk to a lawyer, that seems crazy to me. Who keeps this sort of stuff on their computer without 100% knowing?
Now, mind you, when the story goes, she told him that she was 19. So at first, I guess he was thinking it was a 19-year-old in those videos. But once you found out that it possibly could be a 17-year-old, get rid of it. If you're in a lawsuit, talk to your lawyer going, what the hell do you want me to do with this video? I should not have it on my hard drive. Like, what? Good God. Well, see, here's the thing, Overlord. The way the story's going is he didn't know if she was underage in those videos. He thought she was 19 because she told him he was 19, or she told him she was 19. You know? So.
If they're supposed to or not. Isn't that something you want to confirm? I continued, you just let me know you have CP videos saved to your computer. You knew it was alleged that she was underage. You still have them. Do you see how fucked this is? So now I've confirmed that this guy has child porn on his computer. In my 8 years of reaching out to people over allegations, I've never had anyone admit that to me. The last message he sent me was, 1, I don't even know 100% of her age was legitimately less than 18 when these were taken. So basically, he's not 100% sure if he has child porn on his.
That's the thing. That's why you want to talk to a lawyer and get it off your hard drive, get it off your computer, because you don't know. If you can't say for 100% fact you knew for a fact she was 18 or over, bro, why take the fucking chance? Yeah, better be safe than sorry. Why take the fucking chance? I don't understand. Good God.
Computer. He's just 99% sure. Got it. 2, I'm pretty sure I have an obligation to preserve stuff related to my court case. I've talked about it with my lawyer already, specifically with regards to the Rose stuff. So we went from I don't know if I could delete this to my lawyer says it's totally fine to keep. I don't know the law, but the idea that his lawyer would tell him to hold on to CP for a civil case just doesn't seem likely to me. I don't know.
I don't see a lawyer saying keep it. I don't see a lawyer saying, yeah, keep it on there. I can't imagine a lawyer going keep it. I really can't. Kangaloop says, I feel like he could have told his lawyer this and got it worked out with the FBI without destroying discovery for the civil case. Yeah, I mean, there could have been a pathway of him doing it correctly. You know what I mean?
LawTube can figure that out. 3, if something were to come out of this, I don't know if I'd want to wipe everything and not have something to turn over to the authorities. If hypothetically, whenever a political creator is about to give a hypothetical, you know you're about to hear some weird shit. If hypothetically her boyfriend or whatever was actually trafficking her or getting her to fuck other dudes on video for him, and if there was ever some kind of investigation into that, am I hurting the chance of looking into him by deleting all of this stuff? Oh, so now the reason he's keeping this...
I would think not if given to the proper authorities. If given to the proper chain of command, especially since you're in a court case, I would think that maybe the lawyer could have it or something. I don't know. I would think because it is evidence within that court case, I would think the lawyers would be able to have it. Hey, John Bon Zombie. Steak Saucy. Destiny is a freaky deaky little dude. A little bit.
CP is because of a hypothetical criminal case that he is not pursuing at all. Okay, maybe these reasons are legally sound advice that came from his lawyer. Maybe he's lying and just saying anything to make it sound better to me. I don't know, I'm not a lawyer. I just know this guy's admitting to having CP in my DMs, 60 gigabytes according to him.
Oh God.
Seriously, how does he know the amount if he doesn't have it? Also, how does her boyfriend being in the wrong somehow make Destiny in the right? It makes no sense.
Sonny, my little bit was a joke. It was sarcasm. That was called sarcasm, Sonny.
For all he knows, her boyfriend could have been 17 as well. Dude, you were 33. I reported this to the police and recorded my interactions and calls with the detective.
William, how you doing? It's Officer again.
Hello, nice to speak with you again.
Great question.
Sure.
You had screenshots or copies of the...
Yes.
When you guys spoke about having child porn and all that?
Yep. I also sent him my DMs with Destiny. I don't know if anything will come from this. I don't like leaking DMs, as me respecting what creators want on and off the record allows me to talk to all sides of the situation, builds trust with the creator, and also allows me to get follow-up statements for when the drama develops. But when you tell me that you're in possession of and going to remain in possession of CP, that confidentiality is over. I shouldn't even need to say that.
No, absolutely. You gotta cover yourself too. I mean, the first one you gotta look out for is yourself. And if somebody's going to say something like that, like, yes, I have that, you need to do something, even if it is tell the world. You know? Yes, Op Block, we in hell, as usual. 100%.
Destiny ends up being legally in the right to keep it, then fair enough. If he ends up getting charged, then I'm glad I did something. I'm just trying to do the right thing in a situation I've never been in before.
Don't blame you. All right, so this is the follow-up video. Again, Willie Mack Show. Proof Destiny is lying about her age. Oh, shit. Lawyers say it's over. Oh, damn. And this is dropped like either yesterday or like real... When Willie Mack drops a video, he's the only person I know that will drop a video 1, 2, 3, 4 in the morning. He doesn't drop it like prime time to drop a video. Because usually prime time to drop a video is anywhere between 1 p.m. and like 6 p.m. That's usually the best time to drop a video. No, Willie will do it to 2:30 in the morning or 2:45 in the morning. Swear to God. Oh, and by the way, if you ever see Willie say video coming out tomorrow, it's usually 5 to 7 business days before it actually comes out. Just saying. That's Willie. All right, let me put it up 1.25. All right, here we go.
In my last video, I broke allegations on Destiny where in my DMs he admitted to having CSAM on his computer of a 17-year-old named Rose. Hands down the most shocking interaction I've had on YouTube since things have hit the fan, with Destiny and Ethan going full scorched earth, digging up old Reddit posts, going after family members. Destiny has made a video saying that Rose's age still hasn't been confirmed, and Abba and Preach uploaded a video echoing those same claims, even though it's not true. Look, I brought these allegations into this world, and now that everyone's responded, I want to set the record straight. So when
Why is he talking so fast for me? Okay, let me go back to normal. God damn it.
Destiny's court case with Pixie is over, he could respond to his most damning accusations in one place. Because nobody, including me, is hoping Destiny has illegal CSAM in his computer, but the receipts against him are ugly and they need to be addressed. Him deflecting to Roses and complaining about him having nudes of her doesn't make it legal.
I'm like the only person in the history of the internet who's people trying to cancel based on no person making any claims against me.
Destiny's first stream back since the allegation.
Wait a minute, that's not true. That's not true at all. What do you mean nobody making claims on you? The claims were there. It's just when it first broke, it wasn't public yet because she wasn't ready to go public yet. Some other creators decided to, okay, we'll make it public. And it was to force other creators to go public with it because they knew about it. Like, I learned about it behind the scenes in the sense of, okay, so I used to be a fan of Destiny until this very moment. I was told, hey, listen, apparently he's been, you know how he's a freak behind the scenes, and he's been getting like nudes and videos from women, and he's been passing them around. That's what I was told, basically. And as soon as I found out, I was like, nope. Because if you do some dumb shit like that without consent and you're passing out other people's nudes and videos and stuff like that without consent, nah, you're a dirtbag. Fuck you, I'm out. Fuck you, I'm out. I'm out. Nope. And so I heard about that part of it. The underage part is brand new to me. But I heard that part about it, and, they were waiting for the victims of that to come out, because you don't tell a victim's story without the victim's permission. That's just how we do things. Well, other people had, other plans, so it ended up coming out. So women keep sending them to him. He had a long history of spreading news. See, I didn't know that part. I didn't know that until the beginning of all this. I really didn't. Yeah, there are 2 separate cases. True.
Went live against him was to play the pedophile song as his stream opening.
Haters get bent. What the f*** age of consent? Because age is just a number. Jail's just a place. Bitch, I'm a pedophile. Every time I make it fits, people think.
Really? Mr. Girls? Really? Mr. Girls song? Yeah, we can thank Destiny for Mr. Girl. Don't get me started on Mr. Girl. I've done like double-digit live streams about that man. Ugh. Destiny propped him up, and then took his ass down when he realized all of a sudden Mr. Girl was the way he was. Irritated the shit out of me.
His Reddit is talking about how he's liking posts on Instagram of little girls being his new girlfriend. Destiny always has the best optics. I know everybody's a little stressed, I know everyone's a little tense, but let's just take a deep breath, look at the facts, and use our sensibilities. And it's made that much easier with Fume.
Okay, Willie, you ain't making money off my dime, damn it. Willie and his transitions into is amazing, top notch.
Thank you, Fume, for sponsoring this video.
Willie Mack decides to run and make a video like 2 hours after DMing me. Now I understand. I get it. Okay, we have to do the Destiny bad because it's too much heat from other people.
I love how he doesn't honestly engage. He just immediately tries.
I don't think you understand. What do you mean because of the heat from other people? Willie Mack's used to getting heat. He doesn't care. Yeah, this is one thing that the internet needs to realize about Willie. When we call him a normie, he really is a normie. The mofo, yeah, he makes videos. That's how he makes his living, all right? He does YouTube videos. But he touches grass more than anybody. Literally. He touches grass all the time. It's ridiculous how much of a normie he is. Yeah, I heard about food shops having having Destiny on. I heard about it.
To assassinate my character.
Don't get me started about food shops either.
It's very clear why I went to the police. It's because he sent me a screenshot of what he described as videos of a 17-year-old having sex with other guys. His words. I didn't want to misunderstand him, so I asked very clearly, is the video he just described what he was sending me? He responded, depends why you're asking, which could very obviously be a joke, but it also implies under the right circumstance, he could have sent this to me. And then he said yes, confirming that he still has it. When I said that it's crazy that he was telling me that he has CSAM on his computer, he doesn't deny it. Instead, he gives reasons for why he's allowed to keep it. On stream, he said he was sharing this stuff with other people to try and find her.
Oh, yeah, because I have screenshots of, yeah, we tried to do identification for some of these videos.
Okay, he says he's analyzing these videos, as in multiple videos.
Oh my God, bro. Come on.
But these videos are CSAM.
I tried to find her through her boyfriend as well, because I have screenshots of when she would record stuff. She literally has a lot of these were done via Skype calls with her boyfriend, which I didn't really figure at the time.
How much more clear could it be that this guy has CSAM on his computer? But fast forward a little bit and he's tweeting, I have no CSAM on my computer, and saying he would have worded things differently if he knew I would have a problem with it.
I don't know.
No. Wait a minute.
Have no CSAM on my computer, and saying he would have worded things differently if he knew I would have a problem with it.
I don't know why you talked to Willie Mack at all. I don't remember. I think he messaged me on something, but I mean, I'd been in communication with him. I just didn't expect him to run and make a YouTube video in 2 seconds based off some DMs with us. Obviously.
Listen, when one, he never said off record. Two, he was asking you very specific questions about having CP. He was asking you very specific fucking questions. If somebody is asking you questions about that, you answer how the fuck you feel about that. Don't beat around the bush and then turn around and say you don't have it when you turn around and told him in the DMs you don't know if they are, if she was under 18 or not. You can't have it both ways. You can say, I don't know, but you can't turn around and say you absolutely don't because you told him in the DMs you don't know if she was under 18. You can't have it both ways. Like what? Steve, CSAM is CP.
I would have approached that conversation with a lot more care in terms of how I'm phrasing things, obviously, but
instead of yes to keeping CSAM, would you have said no? Because that would obviously change a lot. Like your entire statement. He's literally rewriting history in front of our very eyes. Because saying yes would be a crime.
Especially when I have every reason to believe this person is 19 anyway, so.
No, he doesn't have every reason to believe that, especially since Rose's boyfriend Solo told him in November of 2024 that she was reason to believe that, especially since Rose's boyfriend Solo told.
Anyway, she was underage while sending you the vast majority of that stuff. And from what I've heard from her, you were pretty negligent about confirming her age, even asking for ID at one point on Twitter, then saying it was okay / a joke. And Destiny goes, that's pretty weird considering that she told me she was of age, was selling NSFW material to people, but okay.
Told him in November of 2024 that she was 17. Now,
you were negligent in verifying age even after you joked about her looking so young that you would need ID to make sure she was really even 18.
To be fair to Destiny, it's not like Solo is a good guy here. The whole reason why all this drama started happening with Destiny is because Solo logged into Rose's Discord.
How about this? How about stop being a fucking freak and having these girls on the fucking internet, having them not send you fucking videos and pictures and you won't get caught up? Because yes, do they lie? Absolutely, not all. I'm just saying people lie. People in general lie. Man or woman, people lie. Okay? Why would you take the chance at somebody telling you they are 19 when they are in fact 17 in those pictures and or videos? Why would you take that fucking chance? Why? That is stupid. How in the fuck do you have so much goddamn money, but you're stupid? Like, what the fuck? That makes no goddamn sense. Why take the chance? Good God.
Discord account and shared all of the messages between her and Destiny. This is how we found out Destiny was non-consensually sharing his nudes of previous partners to a random e-girl.
And that's a piece of shit move too. That is a piece of shit move. And listen, women and men out there, because again, it can happen to women or men. This isn't just a woman problem, okay? Just know this, you go to share any kind of nudes, dick pics, or whatever, and you share them in somebody's DMs, best believe you better have it in your thought process knowing that there is a high chance they're going to share it with other people. Stop doing it. Stop doing it. Just stop it. If you don't want that shit shared to anyone else, then stop sharing them in the first place. Stop it. Literally, stop it. Because you're literally setting yourself up for other people to see it that wasn't intended for them to see. Stop it. That's common sense. Hell no, it ain't, Sonny. The hell? No, I would never say that.
But we only know about it because Solo shared all of this revenge porn online. Him doing this has led to a ton of people around Destiny getting doxxed. All of this comes from Solo, and his main motivation for doing it is because he was bored.
I was bored and sitting on it for a while, so I thought it would be funny. Solo, you're a piece of shit. This whole goddamn story is filled with a bunch of people who are either fucking stupid or pieces of shit. Literally. This whole damn story. It's full of people who are either pieces of shit or just dumb.
This guy sucks. But this guy doing these awful things has opened Destiny up to valid criticism. I've already made 2 videos talking about the Pixie situation. Go check that out. If Destiny is upset that this is being brought up again, he should have never shared those videos with some random girl over the internet that he didn't even know the age of. Responsibility lands on him.
Bro, just stop. Stop. Glowshine says, this is why older women rule. Don't have to deal with this. Is she old enough? Nasty crap. True. True, Glowshine. Exactly. Run out there and get yourself a cougar. All right? And that bitch can walk in and at least buy a pack of cigarettes and a Budweiser. You're good. Just saying. If she's old enough to, I don't know, have a mortgage, you're safe. Okay? Shit. Go out and get yourself a cougar today. Damn it. There's plenty of them out there.
Tweeting the 60 gigabyte screenshot was related to a claim the Rose person.
Maximus says, at the very least, a MILF. Exactly. Go out there and get yourself a MILF. I mean, obviously she knows what to do. She got kids. Just saying. Go get yourself a MILF. Go get yourself a cougar. Listen, you're safe at that point. You're safe. Local Outlaw says my ex was 56. I know that's right. Let me tell you something. Just because they hit 40, it don't mean they slow down. All right? Just throwing it out there for you. As I'm about to hit 50 in December. Listen, you get yourself a MILF, you get yourself a cougar, more than likely, they probably have a damn good job. They got good insurance. They might even have a house and a mortgage. They got their shit together. You know what I mean? It's a win-win situation if you think about it. My 25-year-old husband agrees. His wife is 36, married a year now. Well, happy anniversary. My husband's 10 years younger than me. My husband's 10 years younger than me. He just turned 40. I'm about to turn 50 in December. So, just saying.
Responsibility lands on him. He's tweeting the 60-gigabyte screenshot was related to a claim the Rose person made, someone whose name and birthday have yet to be reliably confirmed.
But this is not the 60-gigabyte CP folder or whatever.
And he shows why he knows there's a 60-gigabyte drive of Rose's underage videos.
If you have the size, you should have it on your PC. It's just a screenshot that she sent me of the folder. I mean, I could post the screenshot of what she told me. If someone ever hacks mine and my boyfriend's cloud storage, they will find a treasure trove. I swear I have 310 folders of photo sets. Total.
What the hell? Contains 328 folders, two files, 61 gigs. Is it me or is that a lot? Am I crazy in thinking that's a lot? I'm just saying. That is a lot, right?
Size 61.15 gigabytes.
But the context of her sending Destiny this is that she would send him those videos that her boyfriend recorded. She told him, I'll see if I can salvage any of these recordings my boyfriend made for you.
Oh, butt slapping. What would I do better if I put on makeup? Whatever. I'm an old swamp witch. You didn't know that? Hello. It's kind of my brand.
Her boyfriend recorded. She told him, I'll see if I can salvage any of these recordings my boyfriend made for you. Destiny then sent me a screenshot of a video he has open and describes it as an underage video Rose sent him. Her boyfriend was recording these on Skype calls. That's absolutely insane to think about him doing all of this if she was 17. He's describing and acknowledging that he has CP. I blatantly asked him and he answers yes.
You know the funny part is it me or is the boyfriend really fucking stupid? Because if he recorded it, that means he can get in trouble for it too. If he recorded it, that means he can get in trouble too. I think so. Yeah, he's culpable as well. You fucking dummies. Fucking dumbasses.
Yes, giving reasons why he could keep it on his computer. When he pulls it up on...
Okay, Outlaw says a 2-hour movie download is 3 to 6 gigs. Oh, holy shit, that's a lot then. Okay, thank you. Y'all put it in perspective for me. Thank you.
He asked him and he answers yes, giving reasons why he could keep it on his computer. When he pulls it up on screen, he acknowledges that this is CSAM that solo recorded of her.
Because I have screenshots of when she would record stuff, she literally has, a lot of these were done via Skype calls with her boyfriend, which I didn't really figure at the time, but we tried to find out who the boyfriend was based on initials and stuff from here too. But this is not the 60 gigabyte CP folder or whatever.
Nah, it's just 1 gigabyte of CP. He's lying when he's saying this is an uncharitable reading. These are very direct questions and he's giving very direct answers. Yet his viewers cope in mass.
This is obviously before he admitted to having CSAM on his computer. This person says, but he didn't do that though. Are you really gonna be this dishonest, Willie? He said in the DMs that he is not 100% sure that she is over the age of 18. If you have to think about it, then it's probably wrong.
He didn't do that. Are you really going to be this dishonest? Somebody directly shows him that he did say yes to having CP, and then it becomes, well, he was just making general.
He's making a general statement about having preserved everything he needs for the case. Now, please answer this. Do you think he has CP on his computer? If he does, shouldn't Willie's tearful call to the police bear fruit? If so, when can we expect this to happen? Just say you want to suck his dick. Just say, listen, he's making a general statement and I want to suck Destiny's dick. That's all you had to put for the rest of that. Just say you want to suck his dick. I'm just saying. You might as well.
Statements. It's not general at all. It's actually very specific statements. Destiny viewers, these DMs are your emperor has no clothes moment, and you are choosing to be blind. Hold them to a higher standard. As far as Rose's age goes, it has been confirmed since August 20th. This is due to Destiny posting information about her college to mock Kiwi Farm's failed attempts to dox her. Well, they found her and she's wearing Destiny's merch, same girl from the Twitter account. They found her name listed among college peers. They found the same girl living in the same town because of this local news clip, and her birthday is October of 2004. This is
So she's 20, about to be 21.
It's confirmed again with a traffic violation, and she's the only person with that name in that town. And she fits that exact description, meaning that when Destiny was sending and receiving material from her, she was underage. The video that Destiny showed me he still has is titled with the date of August 14th, 2022, meaning she was 17 in that video. That is illegal CSAM. Upon telling them that she's a minor, no reason.
Wait, hold on. It was October. Okay, right here. There it is. So August 14th, 2022 is when it was recorded.
Meaning she was 7.
Born 2020. Yeah. Bro.
In that video. That is illegal CSAM. Upon telling them that she's a minor, no reason to think the dox is wrong, Destiny doesn't go, oh, I better turn this over to authorities. He replies with why he thinks he should still keep it. He doesn't even know for a fact. I don't think I'm allowed to delete it. I don't know if it counts as hiding or destroying evidence. I'm pretty sure I have an obligation to preserve this stuff. This is not someone who's confident they're doing the right thing. Destiny says he could keep it because of his court case with Pixie.
Now he spends time going through this Rose person who supposedly...
So yeah, Squatch, and she was 17 the August before October. So she was 17 at the time of the recording. So yeah, there you go.
Kiwi Farms has dug up stuff about. I haven't been able to verify the authenticity. Nobody close to me has been able to verify the authenticity.
Literally anybody can verify its authenticity right now. But Abba and Preach blindly repeat Destiny.
You could say Destiny's irresponsible. You could say a lot of things, but first off, the person's age hasn't been confirmed.
False.
That's the problem. See, I like Abba and Preach, but that's the problem, Abba. His irresponsibility is the reason why he's in this shit. It is the sole reason why he is in this shit is his irresponsibility. It really is.
Just because you're too lazy to look doesn't mean that.
Secondly, you guys are all admitting that Destiny didn't know the person's age at the time until years later. And that's only the alleged age.
Again, it's the irresponsibility. He is a huge streamer. Okay? He goes into political stuff, legal stuff, all that shit. So if it was dated, if she told him she was 19 at that time, and then that date is on that recording, and that date would show that she was under 18. Come on, bro. Come on.
Somebody tells you that you have nudes of an alleged minor, are you going to keep them? What kind of commentary is this? This is crazy.
If you don't see why him having a court case where this is relevant and his lawyer tells him not to delete it doesn't matter, like, I don't know. I think you guys are a bit
The boss. Rose's nudes are not related to his court case. His court case is about him sharing Pixie's nudes with Rose. And Solo informed him that Rose might be a minor 2 months before any court.
So the court case isn't about Rose. The court case is about Pixie. This is a different issue. Exactly, Shifty, exactly. Deleting it is destruction of evidence and keeping it is illegal. That's why protocol is to go to police immediately. There you go. Han Solo, thank you for saving 1 soul, and we will add that to the tally. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Case started. Abba and Preach blindly agree that, yeah, Destiny's lawyer would have told him to keep CSAM for his legal case. But what is your source? I haven't seen.
What's up, tipster? Epstein. Bro, this shit is crazy. This shit is crazy. What's up, tipster? How you doing today, man?
One lawyer covering this that agrees with that.
This person was factually underage. Therefore, this is factually CSAM. That completely changes the dynamic from something the lawyer might not have to report because he doesn't know one way or another to something he'd say, well, now we've got to talk about this. Now we've got to disclose this to the court. I'm just saying and presenting out there, as always, professionally, hey, here's the attack. Here's the defense.
All right, no intent. Destiny may claim to have genuinely believed Rose was an adult and not a child, and argue that he didn't possess the intent or that he didn't possess the intent to possess or distribute material. Negate child element by stating he honestly didn't believe it's a minor would try to eliminate child element of the crime.
Right? And it doesn't look good for Destiny. This does not look good. This is in addition to his civil case. So this has gone from something that is purely civil to something that is now potentially criminal.
Destiny is certainly now under criminal scrutiny in addition to a civil case. He gains nothing debating with people on the internet, but will likely continue. His only hope is to fully disclose information to his lawyer, stop talking, and possibly engage in another specialist lawyer.
Napoleon Feezer says 17, that's illegal, but hardly CP. It's child. You cannot have pictures of minors.
Period. Tipster says Locale Reaper is the only LCU show that's Tipster approved. Hell yeah. Thank you, Tipster.
It doesn't matter if the age of consent is 16, like here in Ohio. You could a 16-year-old. You can't have naked pictures of them.
And you know why you can't have naked pictures of them? Okay. So legal age of consent, yes. If it's 16 in a state, yes, that means you can, whatever the stipulations are in that, if you're within the stipulations, yes, you can have sex with them. You can't have a picture or possess a picture of them naked or any other kind of sexual way because then it's federal. And federal is 18. Once you get into pictures, DMs, and stuff like that, it's federal at that point. Just saying.
If they're under 18, no, you're done. He says, I don't think I'm allowed to delete it. I don't know if it counts as hiding or destroying evidence. So here's the deal. Notice what Destiny isn't telling you. My attorney told me to do this. Because I guarantee you he hasn't told his attorney, hey, I've got child pornography kicking around on my computer. What do I do about that? There's a discovery demand and he has to turn that over. Pixie can't hold on to.
The first thing he needs to do is go to his lawyer and go, bro. I think when I receive these, I think she's under the age of 18. What do I do? I cannot imagine the lawyer telling him to keep it on his computer. I can't imagine a lawyer saying that. I really can't imagine a lawyer saying that.
Well, like I said, Pixie, her attorneys, no, you like child pornography is like Chernobyl graphite, you guys. You can't touch it. How does discovery happen? Well, it'll happen with what Pixie and Destiny have done or other things Destiny has done. But the child porn, that doesn't need to be in there.
Tipster says the CP laws and age of consent are two separate things. Age of consent laws vary by jurisdiction, but CP laws are always 18 nationwide, but on a state and federal level. Yep.
You can do everything else. Did Destiny send Pixie's pictures out without permission? That's all we're really worried about right now.
So what research, what lawyers did Abba and Preach go to before spouting off all of this? They cited nothing and then just declared that I'm in the wrong. The video ends in such a bizarre way.
You can say he's irresponsible. You can say that's stupid. You can say maybe he should turn it in, but to make that video and make it seem like it's something it's not.
What do you mean by maybe he should turn it in? Bro, it's CSAM.
I would think it would be his obligation as a citizen to turn it in. Are you kidding me? CC, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships. Thank you for saving 5 souls. That's awesome. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. We are getting close to the rise and fall. Well, we're not getting close. We're almost close, though. To the rise and fall of Keemstar. So we can piss our benevolent Lord off.
He has to turn it in. What a shocking video. Abba claims Destiny already reported this to authorities.
What are we talking about? There's an ongoing legal matter. He submitted this evidence to authorities.
No, he didn't. Destiny said he was going to on behalf.
And he will put you on at 2 a.m. That's fine. I'm probably... I was at 4 a.m. What's 2 a.m.? Shit. I'll get more sleep if it was at 2. Good morning, CISO.
Ongoing legal matter. He submitted this evidence to authorities.
No, he didn't. Destiny said he was going to on behalf of Pixie and then stopped when she decided to sue him.
Are you going to report it to the FBI? Maybe when I was doing work with a New York law firm, the goal was initially, because the packet that we put together was a thing that we were, I don't remember if I said it or not. The original packet was going to the DOJ. That was the goal of that originally, because I thought that the stuff that the solo guy, even if the girl isn't underage, was criminal in behavior, 1 trillion %. Goal initially was to send it all to the DOJ and then have.
You basically said a lot of words. What? Yes or no? Are you turning them in? You said a bunch of words without saying anything. Yes or no? It's a yes or no question. Yes or no. Either you did or you didn't. Either you're going to or you're not. What?
Them try to pursue it there.
But as far as I know, he never followed through with this. Everyone, including professionals, is saying there's no shot he told his lawyer that this was CSAM. So to me, it clearly seems like he's lying.
If you want to interpret my messages in the worst way possible, and you want to, and that's going to be the basis for some FBI call.
I know Destiny, because I was grifting a little early on this. He streamed today and he was saying, "Oh, Willie Mack misread what I was saying." I'm like, there's no miscalculation there. And like, if you were that incorrect in your words and you're not that stupid, Destiny's pretty eloquent when he needs to be. Yeah. How do you accidentally say, I got more cheese pizza than Papa John's? I was starting to have a
Exactly.
bit of a panic attack. Like, he's laying out, I've got it, and this idea that I have to save it.
So I said if Destiny wants to prove people wrong, he should get a public statement of his lawyer.
Destiny basically said he can't respond till after his court case with Pixie. Fair enough, if true. I think he should probably get on stream with his legal counsel and have them explain why having alleged CP since November is okay in this instance and legal. I have not seen one lawyer agree with this. Believe it or not, man, people are not hoping you are in possession of CSAM.
Explaining this. He is not currently in a court case over Rose's material. It would be such an easy win to clear things up. But no, he writes it off as an impossibility.
I think he should probably get on stream with his legal counsel and have them explain why having alleged CP since November is okay in this instance and legal. I've not seen one lawyer agree with this. I don't know how we're you have to be to think that, one, that any lawyer would ever agree to do this.
Companies have lawyers write up statements for them all the time, and if he went to the police, he should show a report. If he just does either of these things, he's in the clear. So why doesn't he just do them? He skipped the entire point of H3's video. The majority of it he dodged. He won't even provide the quote-unquote good faith interpretations of the messages he sent. I've seen Destiny when he's in the right. He usually directly confronts it and brings receipts. He was just constantly deflecting. He's like, look at all of these edgy pedo jokes Ethan made in the past.
We went around from channel to channel, like around. Like it was just horrible shit.
That's called deflection. That's called deflection.
We went to this channel with this kid was like 8 years old, and he was broing out with everybody in this chat. And for whatever reason, this kid decides to take his pants off and wiggle his 8-year-old dick on screen. I can't even believe it.
I haven't gotten into Ethan's jokes yet, but I do think it's kind of funny that I feel like I've heard him say similar things.
It's called Children's Joy TV for a reason. The guy knows how to give pleasure to children. Children's Joy TV, baby gets anal raped by a syringe and gets injected with AIDS virus.
When we see something like this, are we supposed to call the police?
Am I on I feel like I'm definitely on the FBI watch list now.
Yeah.
I don't know how many FBI watch list jokes he's made. Maybe he is, maybe he isn't. But if like that's the standard, then sure.
Bro, you watched a real video of an 8-year-old shaking his dick. These are not the...
I mean...
That's the standard, then sure.
Bro, you watched a real video of an 8-year-old shaking his dick. These are not the same. Also, I would look at some of Ethan's old edgy jokes a bit differently if he admitted to having CSAM to another content creator. But he didn't, you did, and now people are raising eyebrows. Ethan points out how Destiny defending Vosh for getting off to Lolly feels creepier now.
Who the cares about Lolly? Who cares about drawn? Imagine your life is so boring that you give a about animated cartoon girls.
Imagine your life so boring that you care about sexualizing children.
Period! Period! Oh my God! Okay, I'm sorry. Here's my thought on Lolly, all right? The person who drew them had to be thinking of kids when they draw them, right? So why would you want to look at something, one, that is a child depicted in a drawing, and two, why would you think it's okay? Because apparently somebody had to think of a child in such a way to draw them that way. It's pretty fucking simple. It's pretty simple. What's up, 8-Ball? I can't either. Shit. We just can't go 1 year without talking about Lolly, can we? We just can't go 1 fucking year without talking about. I would love to be able to go a full 12 months without talking about Lolly. Just one stint of 12 months without having to talk about it. Holy shit.
Imagine being so bored in your life that you actually care if grown-ups want to minors.
Destiny doesn't really engage. He doesn't defend his position. Instead, he goes after Ethan for laughing at Rick and Morty smut.
Rick and Morty?
Okay. No way. That's Rick and Morty? No.
Yeah, this is from an episode of Rick and Morty where Mr. Mises runs train on
No.
Mr. Mises and all of his buddies run train on April.
Pirate, I don't know why you came for Freshie, because Freshie's not going to be on the show.
He's not Jewish, I can see.
So he is... Now, okay, do I actually think he's getting off to LollyCon or that he enjoys this despite that creepy fucking smile he has while sharing his pornographic hentai with his parents? Probably not. But like, if this is the standard we're going to use, I mean, Jesus Christ.
Obviously, laughing at the absurdity of degenerate stuff is not the same as getting off to it, but Destiny's not here to make sense. He's here to go scorched earth. He plays a bunch of clips of Ethan making fun of cringe and creepy videos online, leaves out all of the context. Both of these guys definitely make their share of inappropriate pedo jokes, but with Destiny, it's just different. His are coming from leaked group chats.
He then shared this lewd image of a child with his friends and said that he's gonna get arrested someday.
Imagine.
Jesus Christ. Sly Guy!
At Sly Guy FPS super chatted $20. Misclicked Eiley, I apologize, was looking at the threads.
You apologize for what? I don't know what you're talking about, Sly Guy. But thank you. Thank you.
Receiving a bikini pic from a 15-year-old in your DMs, a fan of yours, and being like, she's so hot. I need to share this with the boys.
His friend asks pics, please. And Destiny sends what was a public Instagram photo of her in a bikini and goes, girl on the left. So hard to say no. I'm gonna get arrested in one of these MLGs, man. His friend replies, who cares? It's not like you're 40. Destiny tries to recontextualize this as him warning his friends to watch out for jailbait.
Yeah, I messaged my little team or whatever. Obviously, those DMs were pretty crass, but I mean, the whole point is like, hey, like there are gonna be people that DM you, they'll send you pictures, they look older than they actually are, don't minor, your life is gonna be over, don't do it.
But these logs are public. You can see that they were just gooning. There's no speech about being careful for.
Hold on. Sorry, but dude, 15-year-old girls, I don't know, 2.5, I hooked up with a 17. They're usually so inexperienced that it's not really worth it. Problem is, after you've banged more than like 3 chicks, banging hot chicks who suck in bed with no fun anymore, I think. I dumped her twice over this. Bruh. Yeah, y'all were gooning. That definitely.
Jailbait. It's about them banging porn stars and stuff. These messages are real. Destiny has confirmed it.
Should be. You don't need screenshots. There should be a paste bin of the entire conversation.
Now, I don't want to give a whole lot of credence to this because Destiny did not hook up with the 15-year-old. As one of his friends said, it's not worth it. I do raise my eyebrows, though, that one of their reasons to not do it is because they're inexperienced in bed. Destiny's saying this is a group chat conversation to warn people about the dangers of jailbait. It's just a lie. They're just exchanging sex stories. You can be as good faith or bad faith as you want with this stuff. At one point, Ethan plays a clip of Destiny saying that 19-year-olds might as well be children to him. And I think Ethan completely misunderstands this clip. It's Destiny saying people should not hook up with 19-year-olds because they are basically still children to him.
I'm 29. A 19-year-old might as well be a 15-year-old to me. It's all the fucking same, dude. Don't give me this fucking...
That's of such an interest.
Well, you changed your mind on that one, didn't you? Holy shit. I say someone just call the FBI, give them all the information possible, tell them to keep an eye. Willie called the cops, or he called somebody. He reported Destiny for that shit that he has.
19-year-old might as well be a 15-year-old to me. It's all the fucking same, dude. Don't give me this fucking...
That's of such an interesting
This is exactly what we're saying.
Because it's all the same, bro. 15, 13, 14, 15. It's all the same, bro. I'm 29. Also, on the other hand, it also is a self-report because it suggests he knows exactly what he's doing.
If you listen to the actual debate here, I'm arguing with a dude who is literally trying to abduct a mentally retarded 19-year-old and take her to another state and impregnate her. Basically, every other time I'm speaking about this person and their age, I do refer to the fact they're 19, but it's not just the fact they're 19, it's a whole bunch of other things too.
Yes, Destiny did have this debate, but at this point in the stream, Destiny was just generally speaking to his audience. He even goes on to say that his 20-year-old viewers don't realize how young they are.
Now, I know if you're 20 years old, it might bother you to hear that. Like, no, I'm 19. I'm a real adult, okay? I'm a real adult, okay? If your mom and dad, if you live with your mom and dad still pay all of your bills, you've never even had a job before, you've never lived on your own, you're a child. You're very much a child.
See, this is why you have to watch what you say. This is why, because things you say in your past, online, in videos, in streams, are gonna come back and haunt you. Just saying. Just saying.
You don't know what it's like to wake up and go into work, to work a job you hate because you have to pay a bill, okay? You don't know what it's like.
Shit, in today's economy, you got 40-year-olds moving back home with mom because a fucking pack of eggs is like $10 fucking dollars, bro. People can't eat out there. You got 40-year-olds moving back home with mom and dad. Just saying. Good God.
To have to make a decision between getting kind of a cool car and a piece of shit car because you can't afford it. You don't know what it's like to get called in to have to work an extra fucking shift because you don't have any life experience.
I was being sarcastic about the $10 eggs, but eggs are absolutely fucking ridiculous to where I don't eat them anymore. Lily Masai, morning, Xylee. Morning, Lily. How are you doing? It's nice to see you, Lily.
It's like to get called in to have to work an extra fucking shift because you don't have any life experience. You don't know anything about anything. You're a child. So all the people in chat, they're like, no, 19 years old, that's an adult. That's an adult. Dog. No. No.
So when it comes out that he's sexting Rose when he's 33, it's like, what the hell? Rose, even when Destiny thought she was 19, fit all of this criteria. All he does is deflect. What about Solo? What about Ethan's meme Reddit account? What about Ethan's dad dating his mom at 21 when she was only 16? Really? You're gonna bring family into this when your own kid is saying crazy stuff about you on the internet? This drama is so scorched earth. Destiny's audience made this graphic to make fun of how Hassan never engages with criticism. This perfectly applies.
He doesn't. Hassan doesn't. Hassan will do everything but engage with it.
To Destiny right now. Hide. He hides beyond the fact that some of the details come from Kiwi Farms, when it just doesn't matter. Verified information is still verified information no matter where it comes from.
I'm not gonna sit here and listen to him fucking opine on all of the on his theories here.
Alter. He lies about the substance of the messages, claiming he never admitted to keeping CSAM even though it's in text. Straw man. Make fun of me for documenting talking to the police. Try and act like Ethan's a hypocrite for making edgy jokes when the situation is not the same, and it certainly doesn't alleviate him from what he's done wrong. Avoid. He hinges on small details to avoid the actual allegations, like how he doesn't have all 60 gigabytes of CSAM, when the concerning part is that he does have at least some of that CSAM.
Like, there's a whole bunch of like weird lies that came out of the Willie Mack video. People were saying like, I have 60 gigabyte folders. I'm like, this is not true. It's like an obvious misreading of a message that Willie Mack is showing on stream.
And then finally, name call. Meme your way out of it. Act like none of this is a big deal.
That's exactly what Destiny will do. He does it every time. Every time he gets in shit, he gets himself into more shit just by not giving a fuck. And the shit he says on Twitter is unhinged. Unhinged.
Destiny knew that if Rose turned out to be underage, it would be a big deal, even saying, if Rose was legit a minor, I'm probably done. I can sweep and meme through basically anything, even though some of it is really shitty. He's doing the Donald Trump, I could get away with murder.
They say, I have the most loyal people. Did you ever see that? Where I could stand in the middle of Fifth Avenue and shoot somebody and I wouldn't lose any voters, okay? It's like incredible.
So I think there's three ways this situation went down here. One is that Destiny really didn't believe Solo when he said Rose was 17. He kept the picture and logs just in case he got into legal trouble over the leaks, which he did with Pixie. And then when Rose was doxxed, confirming she was 17, Destiny was more focused on how Solo would be in the wrong than himself, sharing with me that he still has the material. When I was obviously unhappy with him, asking why he still has CP on his computer, Destiny spoke out of his ass, making up that his lawyer told him to keep it, and why he now keeps.
I think in that conversation, he was starting to get nervous because you were asking the right questions and he just started spewing shit. Honestly, that's what I think. I really do believe that.
Saying that Rose's age hasn't been confirmed when it clearly has been. And then when I went public, he panicked and called me a liar, changing his story, saying I'm being bad faith, because otherwise he'd be admitting to a felony. This would be good because that means Destiny isn't a pedophile and he just mishandled this whole thing. It is a messy situation for sure. Option 2 is Destiny handled everything perfectly. And to prove it, all he would need is a statement from his lawyer saying that he acted accordingly while holding on to the CSAM.
Listen, if his lawyer is like, if they actually followed protocol and they told him to hold on to it, I mean, I guess he's in the clear at that point, maybe? I don't know. I just don't see a lawyer telling him to hold on to it. I don't get it. I don't see a lawyer telling him that. I really don't.
Nobody thinks this is possible, including other legal professionals, but if it is, Destiny should do it. I will delete my video and apologize if it is true. Or option 3, he's a creep. Would really explain his take on Dr. Disrespect, who was planning on meeting up with a minor.
If some 17-year-old girl is DMing Dr. Disrespect, she's like, hey, we should go to kind of. Dr. Disrespect's like, yeah.
Okay, first of all, the Dr. Disrespect case, we don't know if the girl was 17. The age was never confirmed. The one thing that tried to say the girl was 17 in the Dr. Disrespect shit was a fake ass fucking email. That email was fake. That email was an op. Okay? So in the Dr. Disrespect case, we don't know how old that girl was. We do not know if she was 17 or 16 or 15. We don't know. We never got that part because they won't release the DMs. That email that said she was 17, it had all the bullshit writing, and you can tell because they switched up the story a little bit. It was obviously fake. That email was fake as fuck. Even I got tricked by it in a sense where I said the girl was 17 We don't know the age of the girl that Dr. Disrespect was in the DMs with. We don't know the age of the girl. Tipster said, we don't even know if the person Doc talked to was a girl. We know nothing about the minor they spoke to. Exactly. Actually, Tipster, you're not wrong. That's actually very true. We don't really even know if it was a girl or a boy. That is true. That is very true. Yep. Oh, yeah. That's a wild time. And then years later, we found out the reason why he really got banned off of Twitch. Come to find out it was DMs with a minor. Bruh. Crazy.
Yeah, I'm gonna whatever. I probably shouldn't do it. She's young, that's stupid, but I just don't really give a that much. I think it's retarded. I don't think anybody actually cares. I don't give a if they want to do it, knock themselves out. I don't care. At this point, I just don't give a about any of that shit.
Nickelodeon girls. I want to end this video by touching on a few things. If you're a Destiny fan, stop saying that 17 isn't a child. It's really weird, and trust me, I don't think Destiny appreciates.
Listen, here's my thing. Once you hit, there is a magic number in the United States of America. There is a line in the United States of America. And that line is 18 years of age. Okay? Once you turn 18, I personally do not give a shit what you do as far as relations with other people. Because at that point, it is out of my hands. As long as you are not hurting other people and people aren't hurting you, it is out of my hands. I give two shits if an 18-year-old is dating a 60-year-old because it is legal. Now, would I want my own child or my niece or nephew to do that? Fuck no. Okay? But that's family business, okay? I'll take care of that myself. But legally, ain't shit I can do. But before you're 18, that's a different story because they haven't crossed that magic line yet. Then you have other magic lines and stipulations depending on what state you're in, and Romeo Juliet laws and all this other shit depending on the state. But the magic line across the whole United States is 18 years old. I have concerns if it's below 18. I'm just saying. Below 18, you're a kid. Just saying. Lil Meeble says, I love dating people my own age. You know what? Good for you. That's awesome. Hell yeah.
That as a defense right now. People have been critical of me for making a video after reporting Destiny to the police. He absolutely torched me for this.
But the fact that you would then publish a video on it, again, I don't want to...
Because he was being open and honest with his audience. Do you not understand the shit he was getting because people said that he was sweeping for you? Do you not understand that? And he ate it. He ate all that. He ate it. But once he saw that you possibly have CSAM, he did quite honestly what you should have done as soon as you had the question whether she was under 18 or not in those videos. He did the responsible thing. You did not. Your irresponsibility is why you're in this shit right now. You're just mad because he snitched. But he snitched on a right thing. I don't agree with snitches, but this is something totally fucking different. You're mad because you got caught. Don't hate the player, hate the game.
Dive into the intricacies of all this, but you must understand that by doing that, you are literally undermining every single thing that you are attempting to
100% recovery. None of this is responsible. It's all fucking stupid. It is all fucking stupid. That's why we're sitting here talking about it, because of stupid people's fucking actions. because people's irresponsible, stupid fucking actions. That's why we're talking about it. Like, damn.
Do what? Like, why the would you publish a video on that? You must understand how beyond stupid that is. If everything that you were alleging was true, how retarded would that be? Why would you do that?
Why would you do that, Destiny? That's a great fucking question to ask yourself. Why would you fucking do that? You're a fucking moron. You are a fucking moron, bro. You're a moron. You're beyond a moron. Jesus Christ. Stop.
This was done over the internet. Nothing is truly deleted. He's already said he's kept everything in case there's a criminal investigation. He'd literally have to smelt his hard drive. So I don't think I sabotaged any potential investigation, but at the same time, I don't even know if there will be an investigation.
How would you doing the responsible thing sabotage an investigation? His lawyer should already have this information and know it. Did you maybe sabotage for the lawyer to find out? How are you sabotaging? That makes no goddamn sense.
That's up to authorities. So I'm also thinking about at what point does the public have the right to know about this? I don't know. I'm definitely open to criticism. I think I handled it how most media outlets would. I'm also just hoping nobody tells me that they have CSAM ever again. Also, I don't know if Destiny will be charged. It's not up to me or Ethan. It's up to the prosecutors for how they want to handle this.
It's really up to prosecutors what they're thinking about, what they go for. That's not in the control of any streamer. It's not in control of Ethan Klein or Hassan or anybody else. It's in the control of the prosecutors to decide, hey, how are we gonna go after Destiny? If we go after Destiny. That's up to them.
So do I think Destiny is a pedophile? It entirely comes down to how charitable you want to be towards him. Do you think these clips show a dark pattern of behavior? I just come back to if Destiny was really following the advice of his legal counsel, he should get a statement from them. It will clear all of this up. If he's mishandled...
I have advice for you, Destiny. Stop being a sexual deviant because your ass got caught up. It finally caught up with you. Stop it. Fucking stop it. And you boys and girls out there in the world, stop sending your fucking nudes online. Stop it. Because you have a chance of it getting passed out to other people. And before you know it, you're going to meet somebody in a fucking Discord and go, oh, by the way, I saw your dick. And they're going to be like, how'd you see my dick? Well, this. Yeah, it was passed around to like 12 people. Stop. Stop it. Stop it. Spray bottle. Stop. Spray bottle. Fuck. God damn, it sucks being an old woman on the goddamn internet and I gotta yell at everybody like they're my fucking kids and I ain't got no kids.
Everything, he should take it to authorities now. And this is kind of where we're at until his court case concludes or he's criminally investigated. He did say when that's over, though, he'd go on the H3 podcast. So
Sunny Waffles, stop being sluts! Yes! Fuck! It's not hard!
we will eventually get answers. How unhinged can it get? Tune in next time by subscribing to the channel.
Wait, Fred said, I'm actually a famous porn star, LOL. You know what? I'm gonna pretend I don't see the little JK on there. Listen, as long as you're 18 or older, I don't give a fuck. Okay? I really don't give a fuck as long as you're 18 or over. Don't mind me. I don't care. Sex work is honest work. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. Shit. Ugh. God, it's so frustrating. He's so, like, how can you... I swear to God, sometimes some of the dumbest people make the most money. I don't fucking get it. I don't fucking get it. I don't get it. Bro. I don't fucking get it. It's dumb as fuck. I'm beyond I can't. Okay? I'm beyond I can't. A lot of these people need their souls saved. True! And I ain't even talking about God. Good God, bro. It's crazy. And you know what? And I'm sitting here Listen, I forgot my cup, all right? So don't judge me because I'm drinking out of my 2-liter. Exile Warrior said, who said I had a soul? All right, guys, remember, I'm doing $20 truth bombs, and we are trying to gather up. We're trying to gather up 200 souls so we can react to 1 or 2 rise and fall of Keemstar videos. I want to piss the boss off, so we're going to start with him. Yeah, it's not regular soda, it's diet soda. It has to be diet soda. I'm diabetic. That's real country shit. Let's go chug that liter, right? Bro, this Destiny shit is so fucking like, it's just moronic, bro. Like, come on. Hooligan says, come on, more members. Keem will be pissy. He really will. I wonder when we go to react to the video, how many times he's going to call in and bitch about the video. Excuse me. He's going to go aggro 100%. 100%. That's what I want. I want to piss him off. Many times he talked shit on Rewind. Oh. That's how I knew. I'm like, yep, the rise and fall of Keemstar. That's how I'm going to get his ass back. He might fire you or punish or put you in a worse time zone at 6 a.m. I mean, that's fine. I don't care. It'll be worth it. It'll be worth it. 100% worth it. I get my lick back. Exactly, Zeppa. Where is the fall, Xylee? Where is the fall? It should be the rise and rise and rise of Keemstar. There was no fall. Every time a rise and fall of Keemstar video comes out, that's what he says. Your mom, I don't know who you're talking about. Is Xylee gonna join me in the abyss? Nah. Shit. All right, wait, we got 30 minutes. Let me see. Let's see. I might do, yeah, let's do this.
From being seen as the
All right. We're going to do this in quick time. All right, we're going to do this video at 1.5. I don't know how much of this video we're going to watch. Oh, wait, you know what? Hold on. Let me put in, I don't want to screw up and not put in my redirect. Hold on, let me put in my redirect real quick. My bad. I don't want to mess up for the boys. There we go. All right, the redirect is in. I don't want to mess up for the boys. Xylee, the girl I'm talking to won't respond for a date. What should I do? Find another girl. Find another girl. There's plenty of them out there. Period. Find another girl. If she ain't responding, unless she's got an emergency situation and she ain't responding, ain't worth it. Find another girl. All right, this is about, remember Ticks and Roses? Their life is ruined now, and it's by Ryan Pictures. Oh, damn, they got a big video. Oh, let me subscribe to them.
From being seen as the hero.
Oh, my God, wrong button. Here we go. Aw. All right. All right, let's watch.
From being seen as the hero who raises awareness for Tourette syndrome,
All this money goes straight to the Tourette Association of America.
to getting exposed as the biggest villain TikTok has ever seen.
I was literally bullied off the internet.
My name's Ryan, and today we'll be looking at the story of Emerald Rose and how the internet came together to bring down their web of lies. When Emerald first showed up on TikTok with the username Ticks and Roses, they came across as someone who just wanted to spread awareness about their Tourette syndrome, break stereotypes, and show people that they weren't alone. In the beginning, that message hit home for a lot of viewers, as Emerald's videos were giving them a glimpse of what it was like having Tourette syndrome and what it was like to deal with all the tics.
Wait, is this one of the people that fake having Tourette's on TikTok? I heard that was a thing. Is this the Ask Mama Xylee segment? $10, I will answer any question that you want for Ask Mama Xylee. If that's what y'all want to do. $10, Ask Mama Xylee. All right? Just saying. Yeah, she did. God, why? Why would you fake having something like that? Like, people have a hard time living with such a condition like that. Why would you fucking fake it, bro? That's so low. There you go, Squash, and hashtag Ask Auntie. That's crazy, man. I can't imagine like lying about something like that. That's so... Oh, don't even get me... Oh my God, the fake DID era? Remember the fake DID era on YouTube? Lord have mercy. Ugh. Grandma Xylee, can I get $10? No, but I got yours. Thank you, Mono. You're still in the will, though, Mono. You're getting the Porsche. No, wait. Are you getting the Porsche or the Tesla? You're getting one of the two. Don't worry. You weren't written out like Exile. Mono says, I'll take the Porsche. All right, you'll get the Porsche.
As they kept sharing clips of having tics in public,
why would you do that? That's so gross to me. Wait, and their life is ruined now? I don't feel bad for them. I mean, end of the video. Boom. I don't feel bad. The title tells me everything I need to know. I don't feel bad for them whatsoever. The simple fact that you're faking something like that people have to live with. The fuck?
and even when working on everyday tasks like eating or doing makeup. For many people who didn't know much about Tourette's, this felt eye-opening. Emerald grew into a small star in the disability awareness space on TikTok, even using this newfound popularity to launch merch, all in the name of spreading awareness for Tourette syndrome. But behind the scenes, the cracks were getting harder to ignore. People who followed Ticks and Roses for real Tourette's awareness started noticing that Emerald's tics seemed way too exaggerated, almost like it was all a perfectly timed act, instead of them actually losing control.
It's like every time we watch Ethan Klein, right? And it doesn't matter if it's on my channel or this channel or whatever, right? Every time, I always have to see people in the chat going, what's up with his coughing? Why is he constantly coughing? Ethan Klein has Tourette's. That's why he'll cough, and that's why he'll do like the little head jerk and he'll sniff. It's his Tourette's. That's his Tourette's. You know? Like, he literally has to live with it. Billie Eilish has Tourette's. She literally lives with it. There's a lot of people out there who actually have this. You know? What, Twisted Puppy, you didn't know he had Tourette's? Yeah, Ethan Klein has Tourette's.
Which only made Emerald seem more and more suspicious, as any responsible adult having a severe episode like this would have immediately stopped driving to wait for the tics to be over, so as to not endanger themselves or others. One person commented saying how convenient that the tics they're having are short and spaced out enough that they're able to drive without issue, while others just mocked them for putting on this ridiculous act. Oh, I'm having a severe tic attack while driving? Better get my phone out. For people familiar—
And you know what makes it bad? It makes it bad for people who actually have it, that actually want to spread awareness for whatever condition it is they're saying that they have. It makes it bad for them because people are so fucking cynical because of assholes like this that they get the comments saying that they're fake. When really, they're just trying to do a good thing and spread awareness and teach people about those things. Fuck, if your life is ruined, I'm not sad at all.
with Tourette's, it was suspicious that Emerald's takes often looked voluntary, especially the way they'd pause between takes, and sometimes even seemed to react to their own takes like she was playing it up for the camera, making the condition look like a performance.
5 little monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell down. He's dead now. Bye-bye.
As the internet grew more and more suspicious of Emerald, it caught the attention of those who were actually experiencing Tourette syndrome, such as YouTuber Daps, who ended up making a video on Emerald titled "Guy with Real Tourette's Reacts to TikToker Faking Tourette's," where he reacted to a TikTok of Emerald trying to pack.
Oh god. Send me to Canada.
All right, so the first thing I noticed is, yeah, this does scream very fake. A lot of the, like, the putting the hat in your head, like, I want to go to Canada, that doesn't happen.
But it wasn't just the fakeness of the act itself that Daps had caught. It was also the way that Emerald had been making a joke out of this serious mental illness and laughing at their fake tics.
If this were happening to me and, like, I were having such severe tics while trying to package something, I would not be happy like she is.
No.
I would be pissed the fuck off.
Perhaps Emerald wasn't laughing because they treated the condition as a joke, but also because they were getting away with fooling thousands of people on the internet with this fake act. As one viewer pointed out, every time they tic, they laugh and smile, like they're so satisfied with themselves. Another key element of Tourette syndrome that Emerald had completely failed to understand was that tics aren't always context specific. If you take a look at another popular YouTuber,
Bro. There's a lot of dumb people out there.
and streamer with Tourette syndrome, Sweet Anita.
Why don't you use Instagram? Hugh88, I don't f biscuits, I f the queen.
You can see that her tics are very random and rarely fit the context. Now, if you compare them to Emerald's tics, you start to notice an obvious pattern.
Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Henry Dickory Dock. The mouse ran up the clock and stole his cock. Meeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch the tiger. He's a hoe.
Tourette's is unpredictable. It doesn't usually just turn on when you want views or always fit the context.
And it just so happened, so her tics came into play and it just so happened to rhyme with what she was. Get the fuck out of here, bro. There are stupid fucking people who believe that. Bro. Come on.
Although some tics can be contextual, Emerald's ones didn't seem normal at all, as Daps pointed out the following.
I've had cases where I like tick, what the dog doing when I see a dog? However, in every case that tics are triggered by something slightly related to the context, they are repeating. They will happen again and again. They are not going to be completely unique and fit the rhyme scheme of whatever you're reading. It just—
That's what I just said! Thank you! Thank you! At least I know I'm not retarded. Okay? At least I know I'm not retarded. That's what I said!
doesn't work like that.
Another mistake Emerald did was post TikToks of cooking sessions, something that would make the lies seem even more obvious.
Beans, beans, beans. Jump into hell. Oh god.
Having such serious tics during a cooking session could be seriously dangerous.
Also, if I were trying to cook while having tics of that intensity at that moment, that would be extremely irresponsible of me and stupid. I would either not cook or just wait until the tics go down.
But this clearly didn't apply to Emerald, as they were in complete control of the tics and were never—
You know what it was? She was gaining fame for having the Tourette's, and at that point, her... Okay, listen, you know that saying, fake it till you make it? You give her a show with Sweet Tea? Actually, probably so. That would actually be an amazing show. You know how saying, fake it till you make it? All right, well, here's the problem with fake it till you make it. You get to the point where your faking is so obvious. Like, you can fake it initially, but at one point, you have to stop. Because if you don't, you start faking more and more and more, and you have to outdo the last one and outdo the last one and outdo the last one to the point where you just gave away the whole entire plot. And that's what it seems like she was doing.
Never at any real risk. As time passed and Emerald kept getting away with presenting their terrible acting performances, they started getting overconfident to the point where it wasn't even subtle anymore.
If I can catch this tick, it's the most ridiculous thing ever.
And Emerald was basically exposing themselves at this point, showing exactly how the fake tics are acted out.
Hey everyone, it's Emerald, and today I'm going to rate my most common tics. The most common right now is bee-boo, like that.
So it just happens when you go to talk about it? It just so happened to happen when you went to go talk about it, right? Get the fuck out of here.
To rate my most common tics. The most common right now is bee-boo, like that.
It does not. You cannot choose your tics. They happen when they happen, and you don't know which one, or you have very limited idea of what it's going to be.
Daps even made a parody of Emerald's tics just to prove how ridiculous they were.
No.
The video got 34 million views and over 1 million likes, opening the eyes of a lot of viewers, with them commenting things like, she isn't even remotely convincing. How did anyone believe she had Tourette's? And the saddest part is that people that actually have Tourette's have to deal with the consequences of people like her promoting misinformation about the disorder.
Period. This comment right here is comment of the day. Right there. That's the comment of the day because that's so true. What the fuck?
Which was absolutely true, as another clinically diagnosed YouTuber with Tourette's, Ticking Together, started facing the consequences of Emerald's disgusting behavior.
Hi, I'm Carly, and I have Tourette syndrome. I am not a fraud, but because of those lovely few people out there who have fake Tourette's, on every single one of my videos, I get a bunch of freaking hate, like a race. But on almost every one of my videos, I get a comment saying, fake, this doesn't seem real, or the worst ones are, I don't know who to believe now that I've seen Ticks and Roses. Thanks, Ticks and Roses.
Emerald's goal of spreading awareness for Tourette's was instead having the complete opposite effect. It was damaging the entire Tourette's community and turning the general public against those who were suffering from the severely misunderstood illness. And as more people grew skeptical, slowly but surely, the same audience that loved Emerald for their honesty began to dig deeper into their story, and what they found would spark one of the biggest callouts the Tourette's awareness community on TikTok had ever seen. A group of skeptics made an entire subreddit called r/Ticks and Roses, which was dedicated solely to digging up evidence and sharing clips to investigate whether Emerald was lying or not. One Reddit user...
Oh Lord, Reddit got involved. You're cooked. You're cooked. Them Reddit people, they're like a pack of pit bulls. Bruh, you're cooked. 8Ball said, I've watched way too much Sweet Anita videos to be fooled by these idiots. Yeah, I like Sweet Anita.
Found Emerald's Pinterest account, where she had pinned a board titled Tourette's just 2 months prior to all the controversies starting, where they had memes and written accounts about Tourette syndrome, as well as the complete list of common symptoms. But if Emerald had Tourette's from a young age,
So for me, my tics started when I was probably around 6 or 7.
they should have already been familiar with the symptoms. So why were they saving a list of the common symptoms all of a sudden, as if they needed a reminder? Questions such as these only made fans lose respect for her further, with one person commenting, "It's sick that Emerald is treating an effing neuro disorder the way I treat fashion-saving inspiration on Pinterest." The investigations grew more intense, and the lore got even deeper, as new information exposing Emerald started flooding in. Another user found a TikTok where they explained cursing and tics.
While some people do cuss with Tourette's, that is something known as coprolalia, which only about 10% of people with Tourette's have. I am a part of the group that does not. All of my curse words are entirely intentional.
But this directly contradicted their nursery rhyming video.
See? That fake it till you make it. Ah! God damn it. Told on yourself. Told on yourself.
Dickory dock. The mouse ran up the clock and stole his cock. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch the tiger. He's a hoe.
Which someone called them.
Oh, split fries. I can't stand Reddit. I don't like Reddit. I've never liked Reddit. I only go to Reddit if I absolutely have to for something. I do not care for Reddit at all.
Out for saying already can't keep up with her lies. Another user observed how in the same video, Emerald's tics were placed very weirdly and intentionally. It literally looks like she sometimes just remembers that she has to tick. She can finish whole sentences, look in the camera, and then tick. She uses them as vocal fillers. You can tell because even after she ticks, she still says This subreddit proved to be the worst case scenario for Emerald's clout chasing career, as one user found an old video of them on YouTube from just a year ago on their pagan yarn business channel called Stardust Fibers, which Emerald owned with a business partner, where they didn't experience a single tick in over 4 minutes. This was in stark contrast to the Ticks and Roses account, where they've been ticking literally every 2 to 3 seconds, to the point where sometimes it was impossible to even talk.
I want to talk a little bit about wow. I want to talk wow.
I can't imagine how much money she made by faking that. I couldn't imagine how much money she made. God, I don't... Bro, there's no way. There's no way. I couldn't do it. Yeah, crikey, what a terrible person. 100%. That's terrible. People have to live with that shit every day, and when you're faking shit like that, I feel like you're mocking them, and that's so fucked up. Split fries, I don't know, to be honest, and I don't know the law enough to say that, because it could also be put under acting, you know, so I don't know.
I wanted to talk a little bit about wow. Never mind.
As the floodgates opened, another user found an 11-minute video of Emerald with absolutely zero ticks.
Hi everyone, welcome to Stardust Fighters video. I'm Rebecca. And I'm Emerald. And today, we're going to be unboxing 76 pounds of yarn. 76.
Just when you think things couldn't get any worse for Emerald, yet another user discovered a 1-hour live stream of them on a podcast talking about Stardust Fibers.
Both of us are witches and have been for many, many years. I myself was raised pagan from...
Oh, she's a witch too. I'm over this shit. If it wasn't 11:44 in the morning, I'd be drinking. No, I'm just kidding. I wouldn't be drinking this early. Ain't no way. She's a liar witch.
Birth. Yes, you can buy yarn anywhere, but you don't know the intention that was put into it. Being able to dye yarn with intention, especially like our Greek god series we did, all of those were acts of devotion.
And to make it worse, a clip of them reciting poetry surfaced, showing how they had zero ticks the whole time.
When I catch you staring through the window, I want to pour the contents of your mind into a glass.
Seeing Emerald perfectly calm and tick-free before TikTok made it obvious that something wasn't right. What was meant to be an awareness account now looked more and more like a carefully planned act. As the hate started to pile up, Emerald made a TikTok where they tried to discuss the onset of their Tourette's.
So for me, my tics started when I was probably around 6 or 7.
Okay, fun fact for anybody who wants to go on social media. If you want to go on social media, any kind of social media, whether it's Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, YouTube, wherever, if you decide to come up with a story and a lie, they're going to find your other social media and compare what you did here versus what you did here. People will find that shit. Just saying. That's exactly what happened here. They found it. No problem, LT. Listen, sometimes you gotta listen. What I just said is common fucking sense, but there's a lot of fucking people with no fucking common sense. So somebody has to fucking say it, okay? And unfortunately, I made it my job to do it. Fuck.
7, but they had been relatively minimal from then on. And about a year ago, I had gotten treatment for fibromyalgia, and as the pain reduced with treatment and medication...
I mean, that's true. We are working in a community that was built off of fake cancer. That's true. I mean, you gotta... Facts, okay? Facts.
The tics escalated.
And also explain these past instances using terms like good tick days and bad tick days.
There's quite a few factors that go into if I'm going to have a good tick day or a bad tick day. It depends on how much I've slept.
True, Kangaloope. Very true, Kangaloope. Very true.
I'm really stressed or nervous or excited even.
Although most viewers didn't believe this at all, with one of them saying it depends on how much lying she wanted to do that day. There were still a few loyal fans who tried to believe in Emerald, but a new discovery on the subreddit would end up exposing the lies even further. Ticks and Roses has a separate account.
Will you take your old ass to bed, Xylee? Damn, enough. I already went to bed and woke up. What do you mean? Faulted. Stop being so fucking negative. Stop being a negative Nancy. I've already slept. I'm awake. Bruh. Thank you.
Though most viewers didn't believe this at all, with one of them saying it depends on how much lying she wanted to do that day. There were still a few loyal fans who tried to believe in Emerald, but a new discovery on the subreddit would end up exposing the lies even further. Ticks and Roses has a separate account on TikTok. On this account, they do not tick at all. This account, called Stardust Pagan Priory, was for Emerald's yarn business, and this would reveal yet another...
Why? What? Oh my god, did you think people weren't gonna find it? What do you mean? So you can go on your other account and not have any ticks whatsoever. Did you think people weren't gonna find that? Are you that fucking retarded? Really? Holy fuck. What? That's dumb. What the fuck? Wow. Wow. The level of stupidity. Wow.
stupid mistake they made that got them exposed after a user made a post titled "A Collection of Proof and Information About Ticks and Rose's Claims." Here, they compiled all the evidence they could find to expose Emerald, and some of them were very incriminating. 2 videos same day, only minutes apart from each other. In one video, they talk for a minute straight with no ticks. In the other, they tick almost immediately. This is a complete bust. They can't claim this is a tick-free day when they are literally ticking 50 times a minute in one video and not once in another. Seems like Emerald was putting on the Tourette's act for the Ticks and Roses channel, but was acting completely normal when posting on their business channel.
Tonight the moon is in its first quarter phase. This is an interesting time for looking at things.
Bitch, take that cape off. You are cosplaying like a motherfucker. You are cosplaying like a motherfucker. Take that shit off. Shut the fuck up. You are a cosplayer. That's what you are.
Like self-growth and decisions that you need to make.
But just when people thought Emerald's story couldn't get any messier, even more surprising details about them popped up. A Reddit user came across a Tumblr account by the name of Tarot with Emerald, which showed a side of them that was previously unseen. My name is Emerald. I'm a diviner from the Pacific Northwest. I have been practicing multiple divination techniques since I was 6 years old. I am also a fully trained certified life coach. But despite claiming to have experience in multiple divination techniques, their reading said something very unusual going on. Will I get to succeed as an idol? The card says yes. Will I become a doctor? The card says yes. Emerald's quick and easy yes or no answers based on a single card would catch the attention of actual tarot readers, and one of them commented, reading the replies, I don't think she knows what she is talking about. That's not how it effing works, OMFG. Despite their lack of—
That's not how that works at all. At all. That's not how that works. 100%. If somebody's doing readings for you over text, they're lying. That's a sham. Bruh.
skill. They were charging $120 for just an hour of a reading session, and although this seemed unrelated to their ticks, it revealed something very fundamental about Emerald. As one commenter pointed out, it looks like she has a long and rich history of scamming people for money. Emerald also worked as a poetry author under the name of Eli Rose, having even published books on erotic poetry. Seems like they had tried many attempts at cultivating a large following to sell things, but it appears those projects were never really that successful. At some point, they—
She's a grifter! She's a grifter! Lil Meeble says, unless they're reading your donut cards.
discovered how popular Tourette syndrome is on TikTok and realized faking Tourette's brings them more attention, so they tried to use Ticks and Roses as an indirect way to funnel people to their businesses and other projects. But this tactic only ended up backfiring because as their TikTok account got exposed, the rest of their businesses failed immediately, with the yarn business getting review bombed on Facebook by all the haters, and none of these websites are active anymore. The rabbit hole went even deeper as Reddit users discovered yet another surprising twist in Emerald's story, an old clip of them raising awareness for Huntington's disease, something they also claim to have.
Hey everyone, May is Huntington's Disease Awareness Month, so I decided to make this video in order to share my story and raise awareness about Huntington's disease. My name is Emerald, and I have Huntington's disease. In its entirety—
What is Huntington's disease? What is that? Huntington. Okay, here we go. It is a rare inherited neurodegenerative disorder that affects the brain. This is why I hate people. This is why it's not misandry. It's not misogyny. It is people. I hate people. When I say my hands are rated E for everyone, I mean it. Just saying.
Huntington's disease can be summed up as having the symptoms of ALS, Parkinson's, and Alzheimer's simultaneously.
Given their track record, viewers were extremely skeptical, but Emerald's emotional speech had convinced a lot of people that they really had the disease.
But I am choosing not to let this disease have me before it's time. I am choosing to live. I have Huntington's disease, but Huntington's disease doesn't have me.
But even if what they're saying is true, it only ended up backfiring and further destroying their claims of having Tourette's, as it's in the diagnostic criteria that you can't be officially diagnosed with Tourette's if you have Huntington's, because the early symptoms of Huntington's often mimic Tourette's, although you can have both.
Wait. Isn't diagnostic criteria if you can't officially diagnose with Tourette's if you have Huntington's, because the early symptoms of Huntington's often mimic Tourette's, although you can have both. Huntington's disease and Tourette's. Difference. HD causes irreversible brain cell degeneration, leading to a variety of symptoms and functional decline, whereas Tourette's involves a specific set of repetitive, non-rhythmic movements and sounds. Huh. And one's fatal, one's not. Okay.
Meaning that even if Emerald had
Listen, it was written on Reddit, so I was definitely going to look it up. Just saying.
Tourette's, they wouldn't have received a clinical diagnosis for it, and it would have just been classified as a symptom of Huntington's disease. As more people began to question Emerald's story, Emerald knew they had to find a way to silence the doubts, so they did something that made them look more credible. They claimed they went to a hospital and got an official diagnosis for Tourette syndrome.
So I know you've all probably seen the chaos happening on my channel, so I wanted to show a little bit of my last outpatient consultation. So I did do some redactions for, personal safety reasons. So make sure you guys can see that.
For a moment, it actually worked. A lot of people backed off, saying that a clinical diagnosis should be enough to shut down the rumors, but it didn't take long for people to realize something wasn't adding up.
Tourette's, fibromyalgia, petite mal seizures, Huntington's disease, testing, 39 repeat, I don't know what that is, PTSD, OCD with anxiety disorder, PTSD, depression, anemia, ADHD, autism spectrum, and migraines.
Upon closer inspection, it seemed that Emerald's past medical history had PTSD written twice, and that was just the tip of the iceberg. The history of present illness
Yeah, one says PTSD and the other one's PTSD, period.
this section was also written weirdly, starting with very pleasant 27-year-old left-handed lady, which seemed very odd and random, not how a professional doctor would write a report. People started noticing a lot more irregularities, like this one person who wrote, OCD is...
She faked her diagnosis letter. What the fuck? She's playing Gotta Catch 'Em All. She's playing Pokemon with symptoms. What the fuck is wrong with people? What the fuck? How in the fuck? She was being Ash Ketchum. PTSD, go! Boom! I hate people. This is why I hate people. You know what? We're done with this video. It was a good video, though, bro. That was an awesome video. I subscribe to the channel. Most definitely. Holy shit. That, bro. I cannot. Mm-mm. Holy shit. Tourette's, I choose you. What the fuck is wrong with people, bro? That's the problem. That's the problem with lying like that. You lie, and then next thing you know, you have to come up with a bigger lie to cover the other lie. Then you got to come up with an even bigger lie to cover the other lie. Bro, just stop. Just stop. God damn. Yeah, exactly. A hospital won't diagnose those. Go to ER and come out with a list of psychological conditions. Exactly. It takes months, if not years, of going to the doctor. Like, what? Jesus Christ. People drive me insane. This is why I don't like people. What if she lied so much she ended up developing Tourette's? You know what? That's called karma. That would be called karma. That's what that would be called. That would be called karma. I truly believe in karma too. It's disgusting and offensive. Oh, 100%. 100%. Absolutely. And it makes it hard on people who have those conditions. You know? It makes it hard for those people. Her soul will not be saved. No, it won't. Keem should hire her. Honestly, she would fit right fucking in. She would fit right in. Keem, I found my co-host so I can shit on her while we're talking about drama. That was a South Park episode. Cartman faked Tourette so much he got it for real. Oh my God, that's funny. Yeah, I don't watch South Park, so I didn't know. What do you expect from a green-haired bitch? Well, she didn't have green hair the entire time when she was lying. I never had green. I had blue, purple, pink, and red. So, bro, people are disgusting. That's why I like drama so much. I get to yell about people. Tommy C and you would be a good pair here. Batgirl should go to Short Bus and Rebrand Cafe, a different type of show. No, I think Batgirl is actually perfect with Tommy C. Tommy C needs somebody like Batgirl. Me and Tommy C, we're so much alike that we'd kill each other. Oh, I've been waiting for a reason to do this. Goodbye, Big Zebo. No spamming in my chat. Can't spam. Give Batgirl a second show because she would fit on Short Bus. I don't think she would fit in on Short Bus. Oh, no, maybe. Maybe she could. All right, guys. Well, we got to go. Locale Nuts is next. So make sure to send the love to the boys and go support them over there. Thank you for coming out. Thank you for the donations. Thank you for the memberships. We're going to watch that Keemstar video eventually. All right, guys. All right. Well, y'all have a great day, and I will talk to y'all later. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye.